Good morning, class. My name is Colton Warmack, and the literary work I'll be discussing today is Charlotte Perkins Gilman's The Yellow Wallpaper, published in 1892. The piece is a semi-autobiographical short story considered an important early writing, bringing to light the mental, physical, and emotional harm caused by the disparity between genders and limited role women were allowed to play in society and within their own families. Gender inequality occurs when human beings are treated unfairly just because they are male or female, instead of basing the situation on a person's competence, experience, or skills. Specifically, gender inequality against women is the undercut for many negative issues women have faced through the ages. Gender inequality set the stages for domestic and sexual abuse, lower pay, lack of education, disproportionate roles in society, and a lack of quality health care. Equality is the right of every person regardless of their gender. The Yellow Wallpaper illustrates a woman desperately trying to escape the oppression of gender standards created by society where men held authority over women, rendering them powerless in their own lives. During the time Gilman wrote The Yellow Wallpaper, women were discouraged from writing because it was thought they would become more independent, and writing for publication was a form of defiance. Considering the courage it took for her to step out of her comfort zone and write publicly about gender inequality makes The Yellow Wallpaper an important literary work in forging the awareness of this subject. There are three main aspects that occur from gender inequality that include mental, emotional, and physical harm. The mental aspect of this consists of women being twice as likely to be negatively affected by mental health issues than men. Studies have shown that social inequalities and gender disparities increase the likelihood of a woman experiencing a mental health challenge during her lifetime related to social and or cultural expectations regarding gender roles. Now regarding the emotional aspect, the emotional consequences of gender inequality are many and take on various forms directly related to negative experiences suffered from gender inequality, such as high level of stress contributing to premature health issues, anxiety, living in the fear, the unknown, and the lack of resources, depression, and PTSD. Last, but certainly not least, is the physical harm aspect. In society, when women are seen as less valuable, have less independence, and are expected to have less authority in decision-making for themselves and their family, it elicits a message that women are not worthy of being respected. This attitude invites mental, physical, and emotional abuse toward women and girls. And now for my conclusion. In 2017, a study conducted by the World Economic Forum showed that even with the progress that has been made since Charlotte Perkins Gilman's courageous writing of The Yellow Wallpaper, women still only have about 68% of the rights, opportunities, and resources as their male counterparts. And at this pace, it could take another 100 years to close the gap on gender inequality against women. Awareness is one of the best ways to help eliminate gender disparity, and here are some practices that could help bridge the gap for gender equality. Supporting mothers and parents, sharing household labor and childcare responsibilities, higher diversity, helping women become more empowered, and paying equal salaries for equal work. And with the work of all of this, I believe that we can come together and end gender discrimination and gender disparities. Thank you for your time today, and here are my sources.